what brokers want, and how they get it. People are trustworthy if they try to do what they say they will do. People are credit worthy if they can do what they say they will do. Brokers have to be credit worthy. In this vid, we will encounter the point of contact to the market that can nurture or destroy traders, that is, you. Brokers are going to earn your trust as they build rapport with you. Brokers want your orders and want more business. If they are discount brokers, they will seek out much more orders and more customers. Why should you know about the order type? Before going further into what brokers do, we need to understand certain things about the market. And to understand about market, there is one big catch. One has to understand the different order types. There are two important order types. One is limit order and another is market order. We will call anything that sells on the exchange as instruments. It could be a share, it could be a bond, it could be futures or options, and various other instruments. What is a market? It's not a place, it's a price. Let me explain. All instruments that we spoke about right now have a bid price and an offer price. This bid ask price is called market of that instrument. Brokers will quote the market of the instrument when you show interest to transact. There is a market maker sitting behind every instrument and makes the market. His job is to both buy and sell and bring liquidity to the market. He has one complete bid and his character is deep. Stay tuned to learn about him. Let's get on with our broker and his orders right now. What is an order made of? Order comprises whether you want to buy or sell, at what price, and what quantity. When you place a market order, you mention whether to buy or sell and the quantity. Then let the price be decided by the market. When you enter this order, depending on whether you want to buy or sell, the order gets filled immediately. In a market of bid 500 shares at $10 and offer 500 shares at $11, you enter a buy order of 250 shares. Then you will take the offer of $11 for 250 shares and make a long position. Look at the picture and understand what's going on. When you enter a buy order, you take the offer. You enter a sell market order, then you will hit the bid of $10 for 250 shares and take your money away from the market. What happens to the market maker? Simply, market maker's inventory will increase if someone sells to him, and depending on his risk and level of inventory capacity, he will decide to either reduce or keep the offer same for further orders. We will see how the market makers makes a living. Difference between a market and a limit order is the price at which the order has to be executed is mentioned by the trader in limit order. We see the market is $10 bid and $11 offer. If I bid a $10 for the share, the market offer has to reduce by $1. The market has to come down. In other words, market comes to you. The next question obviously is what happens when the market comes to you? If the market comes to that price and that priority, the order arrives in the market maker system, and then if there is sufficient inventory, the order gets executed. You get what you want at the price that you want. Limit order entry itself is a mini trade as you saw right now, because we are expecting the market to reach your limit order price and other things also to favor us. When you execute the limit order and the market order comes to you, you will either rejoice or regret based on what happens after the order is executed. The broker knows about these orders. He is well versed in all these orders. Broker knows these orders and more. He is trained in getting the order executed at the price that you mentioned to him. If you give him a market order, then he is capable enough to get you the best price at that moment. He acts like a market maker himself, because there might be other clients who want to buy the same instrument that you want to sell. He can see this and try to match your orders to theirs. If a broker has a large base of clients who trade in hundreds and thousands, then the broker becomes very, very important. In what ways broker helps you? Huge order moves the price a lot because the market maker's inventory will be deeply affected. If a broker holds a huge order from his clients, they have to manage the order exposure for their clients. If the order quantity gets leaked, then there can be front runners who can buy or sell before you do, and you don't get a better price, and at times even lose to them. Broker has to be very trustworthy. As you can see, he has your fate in his hand. Very uncomfortable situation, but a necessary evil which cannot be avoided as you grow when trading really starts. Trading starts even before you take on a position and place an order. If you are starting out, always dream big. Dream like a pro and think about managing crores of rupees rather than your own savings. When you think in that way, you will start thinking about every details of taking an order and trading appropriately. I have told you what broker does, but how do they make money? They do a lot of work like research, gathering customers base, improving order execution, being trustworthy partner, and not misusing the information you provide him. Be a person for advice and latest news on instruments that are making and losing money in the market. The more resourceful he is, the more you will feel obliged to take the service from him. How discount brokers are taking the market away, I should say these important aspects of the brokers are no more valued in the market. Those of us who want to be taught and persuaded to do something, the brokers are a boon. Brokers come in and share you their vital intelligence. This being now done by Google and various other forums and videos online like this. There are so many apps and websites that have popped up helping you to take on and off risks at your having a dedicated credit-worthy person to take care of your risk and returns is extremely important. However, there are pros and cons as you saw right now. Our penetrating vision in entering into the market is increasing steadily. We will see what a dealer does next, who is at a little bit higher level than a broker. Later, we will see how the market maker gets the things done at the exchange. Till then, stay tuned.